Harir Nam eva kevalam, kalau nasteva gatirannatha. Sri Sri Gurave Namaha. Prema Bhakti Pradataram Anandananda Vardhanam Swarnamay Shutang Bante Jogumaya Manoharam Vijay Vallabhang Deving Vijayananda Vardhinim Sadanandamaying Shaddhing Jogumayang Namamyaham. We are hearing from the holy book Sri Sri Sadguru Upadeshamrita Part 1, in which some invaluable teachings spoken by the most gracious Supreme Guru Sri Sri Bijoykrishna Goswami Prabhu in his invisible state is written down. Introduction to the second edition. By the grace of Sri Sri Gosaiji and Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this second edition of the Sri Sri Sadguru Upadeshamrita is published. In the first edition, the teachings were written only as questions and answers, and it was published very briefly by the order of Sri Sri Gosaiji, that is Sri Sri Bijoykrishna Goswami Prabhu. By whom and how these teachings were obtained, it was not revealed to the public. The reason is that I do not want to reveal myself and thought people may not believe this. But this time, Sri Sri Gosaiji said, Mother, write in this edition how you have attained this state by strictly following the Guru's orders and chanting the divine name. Therefore, by the order of Sri Sri Gosaiji and Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how and where I have received their grace has been told to the believing devotees. I hope they will benefit from reading it. I was initiated at the age of 30 by Sri Sri Goswami Prabhu's son-in-law and disciple, Sri Sri Jagadbandhu Mitra Mahasaya. During the initiation, Sri Gurudev advised me to observe a few rules and regulations which I have kept in my heart like a protective shield and have been trying to observe as much as possible. For example, in our sadhana, that is lineage of austerity, it is forbidden to eat other people's leftovers. So from that day on, I have not taken even water from anyone's house, even from the house of my very close relatives too. Similarly, I have been observing other minor matters properly, such as not speaking without being asked, wasting time or talking, etc. Sri Gurudev said, it is good to sit on asana, that is meditation seat, and chant the divine name from 3 to 6 in the night, because at that time great men roam around in the subtle body, and those who do sadhana and bhajans, that is austerity, they help them. From that day on, I used to get up at that time and do sadhana. He also said, Mother, chant the divine name and life will become sweetened. Do not think that this is something for the next world. It is something to enjoy in this life too. Now I am realizing the truth of these words. In this way, while living in the world, I did my worldly work and did sadhana in my free time. Then, as my family situation gradually changed, I came to live alone without any relatives or friends in the Sri Sri Jagannath Puri Dham. A few years later, in the year 1356, that is 1949 AD, Sri Sri Gosaiji took me to Sri Vrindavan Dham. Those Leela Darshans are published in the book Sri Sri Vrindavan Leela. Going there after almost a long 36 years of my initiation, he graciously revealed this divine state to me. These things cannot be imagined. Those divine forms, those joys cannot be expressed in words. This divine state is not attained by my sadhana. It is Sadguru Sri Sri Gosaiji himself who graciously gave me this state. There I used to sit in asana, that is meditation seat, from 4 to 8 in the morning and from about 4 to 8 in the evening without going anywhere. At that time, Sri Sri Gosaiji showed me the pastimes of Sri Radhakrishna, gave me other teachings and conversations, and asked me to write those down. From then on, wherever I live, I have seen those pastimes and conversations every day. From about 10 at night, I used to spend the whole night with them, have conversations, and receive their advice and answers to letters, if any. Later in the morning, after finishing my breakfast, I bowed to them and sit on the asana. Then Sri Sri Gosaiji reminds me of whatever I need to write and tell me to write it down, and I used to write it down. I am least educated. Better to say that. I am having minimum knowledge of the Bengali language. Yet, I write difficult Sanskrit hymns, discussions of scriptures, etc. I cannot understand how I write them myself. I am amazed. Some of those writings have gradually been published in the form of books by their order. In this old age, in a decrepit body, without relatives, he has kept me alone in this Jagannath Puri Dham. When I need treatment and care for my illness and require to arrange money, he has made arrangements for everything. He has left no lack. He has always immersed me in an immense ocean of bliss, making my life sweet by transcending all kinds of thoughts. Sri Sri Sadguru Sri Charanashrita MaMoni, Sri Purushottam Dham, Jhulan Purnima, 1365. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. Followings are the Sri Sri Goswami Prabhu's teachings written by his own hand on the wall of the Bhajan Kuti in Dhaka, Gendari Ashram. First, the days will not remain the same. Second, do not praise yourself. Third, do not slander. Fourth, non-violence is the highest religion. Fifth, be kind to all living beings. Sixth, believe in the scriptures and the nobles. Seventh, give up as poison whatever does not agree with the scriptures and the conduct of the nobles. Eighth, do not be arrogant. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat.